Hey,
Guys, what's up? Superboy Chuckles here.
Hi,
Chili.
I'm
And
Nick. Whoever
return
doesn't know me
our
for some
friend Nick.
reason.
You know him, you love him. You're constantly reminded of him. Our wonderful gaming manager and team member. Anyways,
I'm
guys,
an
what's
individual who did
poppin'?
that.
Good to see all y'all. Welcome to the X Stream. We're here to have fun, answer your questions, and of course, do all the things that we do. Today, we're going to be talking a little bit about M. Sato's Battle for the Depot 2 just happened this past weekend. A bunch of our guys made it up. Hope everybody that went had fun. I know it was a good time. It was a cool AO. I know some of our guys got to run some technical crew stuff. So we'll talk about that. We'll ask. Yes, it's Yoda. This is my
Why
Yoda.
wouldn't it be Yoda? It's
Forever
a,
ago.
a sign.
Anyways, so let's talk about stuff. Chili, rattle off some bad stuff that we got going on with the stuff.
Yeah. So, I think everyone kind of knows this, but gaming is open, so come down and play some games. What people probably might not know about is we've opened up Saturday night specials again. So, your wonderful adult nights, your adult Nerf, your shotgun pistol, your
But not this week though.
not this week.
So last week we had adult night and it was pretty bumping considering I know most of everybody was at Depot that I know.
Yeah, it was a lot of people, a lot of service members actually. I think there was at least 7 or 8 active duty Army and Navy who went, and it was their first time playing, and they had a ball.
Dang.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
That's pretty fresh. So as Chili was saying, we have 4 sessions this weekend. So we're doing Friday 5 to 9, Saturday 11:30 a.m. to 3:30 p.m., and then 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. That 8:30 to 11:30 time slot is being taken up. And then Sunday we'll have 12 to 4 gaming. We're going to do pre-registration online to guarantee a spot. We are allowing walk-ons, but there are no spots that are guaranteed. So if we have sold 50 admissions and you come in and you're like, I want to play for this session, sorry, we can't help you. So pre-registering is the best. All of our policies are outlined on our page, wearing a mask, everything. So please head over to that, do that. It'll be great. So yeah, definitely get on that. Store is open, of course. Hours 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Tuesday through Thursday. Friday we're 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Saturday we're 11 a.m. to technically 12 a.m. ish, depending. And then Sundays we are open. Stores open 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. You could talk about some. You could take the rest of this, Chili. I'll make you do it.
Well, online orders processing with no delay. As soon as we get them, we're working on them. We're sending them out to you guys. Not all of our product is on our website. We're adding stuff every day, and if you have any questions about stuff you know we have but can't find online, give us a call. We'll let you know if we have it. So the other cool thing, camps. Camps have been going on. I'm not going to dignify that with a response. Registration is live for all of them. We have 7 weeks on Nerf and Airsoft camp. This week is week 3. Yes, week 3.
Yes.
Next week is week 4. Then we're taking a week break because, well, we need to get ready for EA Fest. And, yeah.
Oops.
It's coming up. Then we have sessions 5, 6, and 7 for both Nerf and Airsoft. So if you want to get in on that, go on our website, and you can find it all there. I am.
Don't worry about it. It's all good.
So, yeah. Hope to see you guys at the Nerf or Airsoft camp. For Nerf, it's up to from what, 6 to 11 years old, and Airsoft is 10 to 16. So.
Yeah, so we're having a good. This week's pretty bumping. I got a lot of kids. Nick's got quite a few.
I got a decent amount. I'm making them work. They're having. They might not say they're having fun, but they're having fun, whether they like it or not.
Yeah, it always seems like in the moment they're always getting roasted, and then at the end of the day you hear back from them.
They're like,
I had fun. Like we were scared for one of our favorite campers, Ed Hart Muggsy. We were like, he'd never played airsoft before, so he was getting pretty creamed. He was getting his. So it was good to hear he was having a good time. I know a lot of the Nerf campers, if you have little siblings, they're having fun. We're doing a lot of stuff. Definitely a handful. It's a wide age group, but
they're everywhere.
oh yeah, you turn a corner and they multiply. That's all it is. Every camper.
Look forward to seeing you here on Saturday. I see hello, hi, Brad, hi, Cole, hi, Raccoon, hi. Okay, I just had to make sure I shouted out all the homies. Cole came in. It was his birthday. Well, it was like last weekend. So it was good to see the homies out here coming back and living life. So awesome. Really cool, guys. That's enough of that. You guys all know what's going on. Oh, we just got, what did we get restocked today? We did
AWA.
And LBX today, which is really cool. We got those QRF Mod 1s back in stock. I personally have. Brendan on the team has. I know Doc hijacked Brendan's for the weekend, and he said it was 10 out of 10 monster, and I'm jealous because I haven't actually played like a real game of airsoft with it.
We'll have to get you in on this weekend, Chuckles.
I know. So maybe I'll play this weekend. We'll see. But yeah, just fun. So QR, and then we also have, of course, the ATP training kits. Yep. So they're at-home training kits. So it comes with bio BBs, a can of gas, a KWA ATP. So it's similar to like a Glock, and it comes with 3 aluminum KWA can targets that are cool.
They're pretty cool.
What?
Hey, Kev.
Kev is here. Fancy. I heard that Brad's talking smack.
I know. I was waiting for you guys to be done. He's just upset we didn't really run into them because he would have gotten solid. He would have gotten maced. We saw him like during one time, actually during play. It just started like torrential downpouring on us. That's the only reason he survived. Like, don't listen to anything he says. I was hiding in the bush. It was just about to be a straight beam coming at him. Everyone else on Titan would have just been done. Don't let him listen to anything.
I heard Green Team got clapperonied. So let's they haven't released any of the information or scores or anything or who actually won. Blah 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 blah. But you know what? It's pretty cool. So, jeez.
Love you too, Brad. Don't worry.
So let's start talking. Let's have questions, Nick. This was real. We'll obviously open it up with you, unless Chili did. What's the premise, Chili, of?
Yeah, hit me with the start off. Because I got a lot I can talk about. I'm good at talking.
Well, tell us what the entire premise of the op was. What? I don't even know what the op was about. I just know that we all went to a depot and beat the ever-loving hell out of the green guys.
That was the story I was really told. Because, so how it was set up, it was a little, not saying bad things, but it was kind of like last minute since Rona and everything. So when all the TAC ops got dropped, all the stuff about it was like within the week. I didn't even realize I got the email about it, so I didn't get to read into it that much. So as I was there, it was kind of just like, okay, I just followed Brendan, Scott, whoever was there. I'll be honest, I didn't really get the story that much because I didn't pay attention to the story. I'm kind of there to just shoot. I know it's part of the experience, but like, I didn't do my research. My school time is summer. I don't like reading. So it just got to it. So we just got there. It started off with first thing of the day. We all got loaded into Penske truck to simulate an airplane helicopter drop-in. Oh, that was a pack ride. I don't know how far we drove. People were saying like a mile. Other people said 2.5 miles. Oh, it was so fun. Just packed, absolutely slammed, riding over every bump. I think we're going like 15 most likely. Could have been less.
Oh
Could
no,
have been more.
they'd only do 15, but they're if everyone doesn't know what we're talking about, those trucks, the suspension in the back of them, I'm pretty sure is just two solid steel beams, and it's just you're driving, and you're only sitting on like wood or something, and it's just boom,
It
my
was
spine.
probably, I think the whole first platoon of 10, we were all in that truck. Just
Ooh.
Penske moving truck.
Penske moving truck? Oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah.
Oh, that's even worse.
Full size. We got driven out, dropped off right away at a railroad.
Oh,
So
like
after that,
truck.
we got no Penske moving. It was packed.
That's so fun.
You hear everyone taking through photos, laughing, going on. I think people started singing "Wheels on the Bus Go Round and Round." I don't remember that much. I was just
to lose your sanity a bit.
I was just in the zone of like, all right, first time getting to actually run saw gunner at an op. I'm ready to mess some green up. I am doing what I want to do and just lay down. So we get stopped, gets opened. I'm towards the back, so the front back by the door. So that way we set it up so all the saw gunners were right there. So if we got in contact right away, it's just fire laid down. And guess what happened? Not a single person there. Not a single person. Yeah.
What?
Walk probably in
Name.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, about a mile and a half-ish, something like that. I was kind of just like staring at the railroad tracks as we were walking on them because I didn't want to trip and fall and hurt myself first op. So it was like when you're in school, walking on the tile, stepping in between each of them. It was me on the tracks, just stepping on each piece of wood going along. Then probably about 20-ish minutes after walking, something like that, we got up to the first encounter. It's just go time. I forget who was in the front, which squad it was, but all you hear is green around the corner, just screaming. And so we all push up, start getting to the first encounter. Then Andrew, aka Decoy, as you guys all know him, he said something along the lines of, "Hey Nick, you see that bush? Yeah, shoot it." Along that lines. And so people
censored version, the kid-friendly one.
It's all kid-friendly. Don't worry. We're a clean group of individuals, us Milson players. So, our good friend Matt on the team, also called him Doc. He said I look like a kid in a toy store. As soon as I heard those words, my face lit up, and I would say probably the first burst I got to do in the actual game was like 6 seconds just across a whole line to burst. Just done. It's just done. I was playing way too aggressive for what a saw gunner most likely should have been playing. It was just the most fun I got to actually do while playing. I just got like, it was just like, all right, saw gunner. We're like going over strats before, and I'm like, all right, Nick, what you actually got to do at the op? You got to push up a little, wait there, hold them down, let everyone else push up. First thing I did, ran straight at them. Nothing stopping me. I was probably like 15 feet in front of everyone else at one point until I'm like, oh, snap. Just got down, let everyone else push up.
You hit your fight or flight response, and your response is...
There's no flight response. If I see BBs, I'm shooting BBs back. It's simple as that. And I got the chance to like, I think, honestly, as bad as it say, that op, even though we didn't get in too many encounters, when we got in encounters, they were big encounters, I probably went through around 14,000 BBs.
What, dude?
The first gunfight, I refilled my drum mag 3 times. I went through it was like a quarter empty.
One.
Yeah, it was like a quarter half empty when I reloaded it because I couldn't tell.
It was
we were versus like a whole nother platoon. So it was just like mowing into the woods. Like, it was such thick brush that half the BBs weren't hitting them, but it was still just absolutely pelting, hoping for the best. There was this one poor soul. I didn't know his name. I didn't know who he was. All I know, he had a gray t-shirt. He was running a Saw-2, just straight OD green pants. I see his head peek up. There was 3 people in a line. I stood probably a 3-second burst line just straight across. I see him duck down when it got to the first guy. Then he peeked back up, went right across his forehead.
Oh.
I felt horrible, but yet then again, it was just like the adrenaline pumping. I'm like, yeah, kill. Then it just kept going.
Oh, no.
Hot dog.
Oh.
I got such Decoy and I, we were next to each other at one point. I tossed him one of my frags. He threw it directly into a bush. Still don't remember if someone got hit or not, but it was pretty dope watching it go flying into the bush. So
Pretty
it was
fresh.
like, then I took my last one, yeeted it over there. I wasn't paying attention as much when I pulled a pin to it, so the fuse of it sparked up and burned my arm a little bit. But then I just threw it over. It's fine. We're good. The first encounter was probably one of my favorites. Was my second favorite encounter of the full weekend playing.
I remember when my first time running Saw, I was still like a jabroni, but I had an RPK, and I was just sitting on a hillside at Autumn Justice, and they said we hit contact right at the front, so I just like, just friggin' lighting it up. That was like
Down.
5 years ago, though, 6 years ago. So, I'm old as all heck. But
yeah, you're an antique. You forget that.
That's pretty cool. Oh God, somebody asked what our favorite airsoft gun is.
Oh, well,
Gaming Boy, define your parameters.
Yeah.
Best CQB gun or Proline gun or competition gun. Let me know.
That's Springer.
So then, what other cool stuff happened? What other hood rat stuff and troubles did you get into?
I'm just trying to think of like the interesting stuff that people actually care about, and not just all the walking and the. Throughout the op, we got. This was second day, but we got on the technicals, got into the vehicle fights.
Yeah,
but then like first day we got more. First day we ran ground crew all day. We absolutely smoked some green technicals with just us. It was surprised that not a lot of us got wiped by the full technical crew coming down. But
ins plus tag-ins.
Oh, yeah.
I take it he went through a lot of tag-ins.
Oh, yeah. I think he used all of his paladins. He said, and I think he had like 3 cases, 3 boxes, maybe more.
Oh,
yeah.
good God.
Yeah,
he had like.
So
he shot so much, but then again, we all did. It was fun. If he played Grenadier, he's like how I said I played Saw. I played Saw, so I played Saw. He did Grenadier, so he played Grenadier like he should, just launching rounds left and right.
That's true.
After plenty more walking on Saturday after the first encounter, we got into the second big one. Was outside the train depot. That was like the main objective for that part of the day. So we see probably, my best guess, 50 green dudes.
Yay.
And 2 technicals up the road from us. And so I think it was like 3 or 4 squads of us of tan, not that many. And one guy, Thorner, he was our like technical commander. I forget the exact words because I didn't like pay attention to the actual. I just knew he was in charge of all technicals.
Technicalities, they have to give somebody a name.
Yeah, he spent like half an hour calling us
operations specialists, and you're just like nobody.
Yeah, it's just like he was a carboy. I love him to death. It was just like, all right, I knew he was getting them. So he was spent like 30 minutes trying to get them in, but no one's radio was working back at our command post. So since it was such a big AO, it wasn't reaching, apparently, my best guess. And even like the phone calls, it had horrible service there. We started running that, so we're just all like, all right, set up, get ready for the worst. I crawl into a bush. Everyone else hiding his bush behind me on the other side of the street. So they start pushing down at us. And so me, being my untactical self, just started launching rounds out of the bush, not waiting for them to get close whatsoever. So people about probably 75 yards out, I'm just launching straight bursts at them. In that engagement, I think I got around 7 people. Like, that's not a lot, but I took out 3 saw gunners. So, like, that's how I looked at it, was, like, help for the team. Then after they finally figured out where I was, this was, like, the one, like, bad criticism I got from Brendan, since he had to run a squad leader for us. Since Scott got in some unfortunate situations, he couldn't run team leader.
As in, he got promoted.
Yeah, he got just smacked with platoon leader out of the blue while we were about to go in. So he couldn't really stay with us the whole day and actually get to play with us. He had to run around with everyone, even though most of the day he was with us because first platoon stayed together a lot. after they found me, they hopped out of one of the technicals because I took out the gunner in it, and Brendan hit it one time with his paladin. So for vehicles, it took 2 hits. 1 hit with a chalk round, the paladins, they shut off their engines, but everyone's still alive.
Right.
2nd hit, everyone's dead.
Yeah.
So it was disabled, it couldn't move, so everyone started hopping out of it. They were all shooting at me. I'm in such thick brush that the BBs would hit it and just die right away. So I'm laying there, and I probably 15 straight seconds, no lie, just straight beams going at the technical, both technicals swinging left and right, nonstop. And so he was like, "You're not being tactical. You're giving away a position. I'm gonna die either way." So I just was just laying down. There was probably 5 guys hiding behind one technical I was hitting at. My idea was that if I stopped shooting, they're gonna peek out and then try to shoot me. So I just didn't stop, hoping they would think I was gonna stop. It worked for 2 of them until the
shooting.
Yeah, there's no reason to stop shooting. I got a saw. There's no reason to stop until the grenadier behind it launched a perfect fate round that landed about 6 feet in front of me. And so then when I got out from it, I'm like crawling through it, trying to wave my red rag so I don't get beamed. I'm smacking branches left and right in my face. I took one in the mouth.
Ooh.
One of the branches, not a BB.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm like walking out of nowhere. It just stabs me right here.
Ooh.
And it was fine. I get out. I'm just laying there. And then everyone starts rolling up, pushing up. It was a good time. It was so fun. I don't know. You just put a saw in my hands, I'm gonna have fun no matter what. It's
true.
But just the experience of just watching the BBs fly perfectly, just across an open field and street, just made my day.
Yeah.
Cool. I remember
solid gunners.
Cool that you guys got to run with Legion because, like, exactly a little over a year, almost exactly a year ago, maybe a little bit more, we did. I was in that Humvee for Shock Up, so it was kind of cool. They looked from the video Decoy showed me. They had made some upgrades that they had told me about making, and so it was kind of interesting to see. So, what would you say was probably like? So, I mean, for people at home that might not know, not going to a lot of the events, do you remember any of like the COVID policies that were kind of in place to adhere to? And did you find that impacted your experience in playing?
Not really for this event. I know it's for the events. It was pretty much all right. Check in, you had to wear your mask. If you're in the store, you had to wear your mask. And then Chrono, you had to wear your mask. That was really pretty much it. When we were in the Penske truck, we had to wear it because that was the rule since we were stacked pretty close.
Yeah, you guys were like...
Yeah, but then again, they told us to leave it on, but a lot of people broke the rules, and as soon as the door shut, they just whipped it off.
Yeah, sometimes that's how it is. No matter what rules you put in place, someone's always going to be a jabroni. And
yeah, I was wearing my balaclava, so I was set, but it was just like, all right, you guys can wait the 2-minute ride it's going to be. You just gotta, it's the small rules that they're not going to enforce throughout the whole time you're playing. Like, if you're out there, you were outside the whole time, so no one forced you to wear a mask while the whole time you were playing. But it was just the small things, like the 3 times they asked you to wear it, you couldn't wear it for 5 minutes as like just a respect thing to MSATO. It just didn't make any sense to me.
Yeah, that's the thing that people don't understand is there's a reason that like we have to, like, especially with us, like, I don't think we have a lot of issues with customers kind of adhering to a lot of the policies like we set in place. But like if you don't and somebody finds out about it, then like you get shut down. So that's why we're strict with our stuff because you have to be.
One bad actor and then the store shut down for 14 days while it's quarantined.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. It's always one of those things. So everybody, if you're playing Airsoft, check your field rules before you go. And make sure you understand what you're doing, because if you don't and you walk in, you can't be mad because you're a dingus in these times that are very uncertain. But that's pretty cool.
Yeah. You were a Depot 1, right?
No. Wait, Mir chuckles.
All
We're
right. I was gonna say, if you were, then we could compare the two, see which one had better this and better that. But
No, I wasn't on the team back then either.
I heard that. I don't even know. I've gotten like some feedback. I haven't gotten enough to be like, one was definitively like better or more interesting than the other. I know there's a lot of people are kind of going insane. Oh my gosh, my nose. Oh, woo!
Are you okay, sweetie?
Oh.
I like having some issues over there.
Jeez Louise. Actually, this brings up a really something interesting. I have a question for the chat. This is something that's an idea of mine, and I want to know what you guys think. And I'll probably throw it up in our Discord as well. And I'll talk to a bunch of customers this weekend. But would you, customers, people who have not been to a lot of ops or just need a place to like test fire your guns and do gear checks and stuff, would you potentially be interested if we at Extreme offered a, like maybe the Thursday before, like some big op like Autumn Justice or Spring Offensive or AMS or Ansado, where you need to be prepared? Would you be interested in us actually opening our facility for like 2 hours for like 5 to 7 or 6 to 8 on like a Thursday night before the event, for gear prep, so that we'll have, you know, either staff members, likely team members as well, who are going to go over, you know, your gear, make sure you have what you need. If you don't have it, like we have the store, so you could just come in and buy like maybe a red light, you know, like $3 here. But the cool thing is we want to do it, and it'll be essentially at no cost to any customer. So you could test fire your guns, zero your sights, chrono everything so that your gun's doing fine. But do that before we have one, or you know, one of the big event runners has their ops. Was that something that everyone's interested in doing, so that we can help you prep? And then so when you leave Thursday night, you can go to like Walmart if you need to get some stuff or this or that. And we'll probably be prepping our gear too, because I normally
last minute.
I'm normally
always,
because I'm working so much during the week and I do so much, it's hard to like stay on top of prepping. So like I'll either do it like if it's a 2-day off, Friday night, I'll leave Extreme at like 5, and I'll go to Walmart, pick up snacks, pick up water, you know, pick up food, and if I need anything else, you know, buy that. And I feel so horribly unprepared. So let us know if that's something you guys want. We're probably going to run it. I just need to do a little more work, but it's pretty much like it's gonna essentially happen. So that's something to look forward to, actually.
I'm looking forward to it. Whenever I'm getting ready for stuff like this, I'm like Chuckles. I always feel like I'm a little unprepared. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, even when I do. So having other people there who can give you tips and tricks, even if you've done it for a while, like, it's good just to do these things in groups so you can make sure everything's all set up, and have like some of the more experienced guys look at your gear and go, hey, you move that pouch from there to there, not only will you be able to actually lay down in the mud, you'll be able to reach for your stuff a little easier.
Yeah, and then also people that tell you what's wrong about it. Like, you don't need to run 12 mid caps. You need 4. You're not going to be shooting that much. I am saying that to make fun of you, Chuckles.
So because I didn't really have a lot of I didn't have a lot of people I knew in my circle that were in the that had been going to ops, like went to ops, like gave a lot of good feedback. So, you know, I went to my first Autumn Justice. I had my backpack. Like, I packed everything I could in it. I had bottles of BBs, my Elite Four speed loader back when they made them. I had water and I had snacks, and that was a backpack. On top of my vest, I had 12 mid-cap magazines on it. Like, I was like so ready to go. And after the first time I came back to CP, I dropped everything. I dropped my backpack. I dropped down to 6 magazines. Like, I was so over-prepared that it was probably the worst, like, it was so bad. But it was my first op, and I didn't have, I didn't
People
really
tell you
have
what was wrong.
anybody to tell me, to be like, Chuckles, most of this day, you're not going to shoot more than 1 magazine. Nobody had told me that. I didn't know. So I had 12 magazines because Stag Ops rules were the most you could have is 12. And I was sitting on my computer at home, and I was like, whoa, looks like I'm buying 12 mags. I was like, oh my God, that was the worst idea ever. And, I was an adult at this point too. Like, I was like, how long ago is it? How old am I? It was like 2014, 2015. And I was like, maybe not. But I didn't do my research. And so that's why part of me was inspired when we did it initially to do the packing for a milsim video that we did a couple years back. And so this is something I want to, and it's great because you don't even need to be like a new player, because totally all the time, even the experienced players forget. It's nice to have somebody else that can look over all your kit and be like, did you remember this? Because you thought you had it all, you thought you knew, and you did. They'll catch you slipping.
Yeah, like the amount of times people forgotten like a red light or a dead rag, just those little itty bitty things that no one's ever thinking about, but that you get to the op and you're like, it's 6 a.m. You're like, one eye is wide awake from the 4 monsters you just drank, the other eye's living off of sleep deprivation, and you're just like, all right, let's do this, and you go like this, and you're like, where's my dead rag or light or whatever I need? Oh no.
I'm looking
and you have to go and either borrow or buy one, and it's like, damn it, it's in my room next to my bed.
Right. And then you're spending, and not that it's like to anybody's fault, but like, you know, it's a lot easier for you to.
It's just the small stuff you forget.
It is.
You just don't think about it.
It's always that. And then it's more convenient at like, because you're at an op, because you're there and you have the different staff and stuff, like you're at. Oh, wow.
Oh, that one echoed. I could hear the power behind that.
It pinged around my room. But you know, you're going to be paying extra for everything anyways, for the most part, because it's a convenience thing. Not less outrageous pricing, but like that's something to keep in mind.
More than your local shop. Like, say you get one for $11 at a shop, it's going to be like $15 there.
Yeah, so you'll be shelling out more money on BBs, gas, and everything. So, like, it's just better to have it all, so then when you get there, they don't catch you slipping. I mean?
And it's also good to make sure you're packing is not only for yourself, but for your team, because, as Nick was saying, he burned through 14,000 rounds.
I had more. Calm down. I could have gone through 22 if I wanted to.
It was the saw. I remember I bought 15,000 rounds just to stay prepped.
I'm ready for the next op if I go. I have enough bios.
I remember at Autumn Justice when I went, our saw gunner ate through all of his ammo, and he ate through everyone else's ammo. And at the end of the op, we're kind of sitting there with half a bottle of 2.5s going, where did we go wrong? So, like, making sure to have enough of everything is smart. And also making sure to have, like, enough batteries. Because that, I've never had it happen, and I don't ever want to have it happen. Be in the middle of the games, boom, 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 boom.
That happened to probably 3 people at Depot, too. I watched Doc do it twice.
Yeah, everybody's guns were kind of busted.
Well, yeah, because it was raining the whole time.
So, Nick, what is this wallet thing that happened at your...
I was waiting to talk to you guys. Were done. So when you're talking about packing, for Roche, Roche 2, and Dorigo 2, all three of the other ops I went to, I made a checklist of everything I'd take to the op. I made it beforehand, so that way I wouldn't forget anything. This, for Depot, I'm like, you know what? I've done this 3 times. I haven't forgotten anything yet. Who cares? I'll just wing it. So I packed everything the night before, fell asleep, woke up, I drove to Brendan's house. I'm putting everything in his truck. As soon as he walks out of his house, after grabbing his tagging stuff, I believe, I pat my pockets. Brendan, I forgot something.
Sorry about that, guys.
I was just going to ignore it, Mike. Don't worry. Just keep moving. I'm like, uh-oh, Brendan, we have issue. What'd you forget? My wallet. So I called my mom, and we had a meter halfway between me and Brendan. We had a meter at the Stonington Regal Cinema. I left my wallet on my desk next to my Xbox because it was where my phone was charging. And I'm like, that has my hotel money and my spending money.
Ooh.
Speaking of that, Adam, when we went to pick him up, him and Brendan were making fun of me so much, thinking they're so much better than me. Halfway in the trip, guess what Adam realized he forgot? His boots. So who's the idiot now? Yeah. Hate you, Adam. I'm kidding.
Who's dumber? Who's dumber, though? Nick for losing his wallet on his desk, or Adam
but here's the difference. I know my credit card information by heart. I'm not going to repeat it because I'm not dumb, because I know someone's going to ask and try to prove me wrong. I'm not that dumb.
I don't believe you.
Yeah, say it right now.
Yeah, let me grab a piece of paper quick. All right, go.
We're recording this, right? Go bad.
So I'm like, I can live the weekend, but then Bren's like, hey, I was telling him that as we were driving to Adam. He's like, no, I want my money for the room. So we met my mom, drove off, and all that. We stopped at Walmart. Adam got new boots, and then that was the end of life. I forgot a tan regular T-shirt, another thing, because I couldn't find my wash. So we stopped at Walmart. I bought this Wrangler button-up T-shirt. I love that thing to death now. It's so comfortable. So I was talking to Adam about it. I'm just going to give him Velcro. He's going to sew it in, and I'm just going to slap a team patch on it. And I'm running that as my tan shirt now.
As long as
you're gonna have to let us know exactly what it is.
$15. I'll grab it's in the wash right now. What am I saying? I didn't wash anything from this weekend until today.
Yeah, I probably will pick it up too. I enjoy comfortable.
Yeah, it's just a straight button up. It was nice. And then another thing, I forgot one other thing, and I felt horrible about it. Adam texted me to pick him up BBs because he ordered them online, and I forgot to grab them for him. So it was Thursday at 6:55 when I remembered, because I was in Walmart buying all the food that I said I was going to bring. I get out. I'm like, all right, I'll call him when I'm done checking out. I go to call Andrew in the store to see if he can grab them for me. It's 7:01, right after the store closed. I looked at Deputy, the app we use to clock in and out for work. He was clocked off already. So I'm just like, oh no. Called Adam, told him he understood. He didn't make fun of me. He was like half asleep already. So it was just like, oh, okay. And I'm like talking to him like, I'm so sorry, I love you. I'll buy you some at the op. So I don't know how much he spent there, but it was $22 for like 4,300 3.2s. And so when I'm there, I'm like, you know what? I might as well just get backup ammo because I only had 3,000 extra rounds. And I'm like, I filled up my drum mag. I'm going to use this. I ended up spending $80 on ammo, buying his, and I bought 4 bottles for myself.
That is the downside.
No, I bought 3 bottles for myself. What am I saying?
Oh,
yeah.
Geez.
So Ira was running 2.8s. He was running 3.2s.
Harrison, my friend, hello.
Harrison!
He's also in the camps this week. He almost community from running laps, but
almost. He was 2 darts short of not having to. I didn't make my kids run that many laps. I made them run 1 lap after they forgot the darts. They work if they mess up. Don't worry, and if they don't listen.
What darts?
Yeah, we had airsoft. Oh, I'll Chuggles explain. I've talked enough.
And so we did a joint Nerf game, and we told we told everyone, and we were like, you know what? They got to pick up all the darts. So we told them that they have to pick up all of the darts on the field. And for every dart me and Nick were going to go out there and look. For every dart we found on the field, they were going to run a lap. So some kids were like making like 3 trips, like Harrison rolled up with 38, and was it Alex was the other?
Alex, yeah.
He ended up like right before I went out, rolled up with 40. I was like, dang! Like they found that many darts, and we still found darts on the field. Like I found 11, and Nick I think ended up finding 6. So you're like 17.
Yeah, but then it started thundering and lightning and raining, so we couldn't make him run that many laps. Chuckles made his kids do 10 laps around the field.
Yeah, we
They're
did
half.
Laps, and then I tried getting them to do push-ups, but they're all really bad at push-ups and planking. They did like one. One of the kids was like, "Oh yeah, my parents make me do push-ups and planking all the time," and he couldn't even plank for like a second. And I was like, "How do they make you plank?"
Is that Luke?
Nah, Luke wasn't there.
Wait, Luke wasn't there?
No, Luke didn't. Luke didn't show up today, so I was kind of curious. But you know how it is.
Better be there tomorrow. I got to.
For my kids.
Laps.
Sorry. Make up for the slack of everyone else. True. Yeah, my kids, I made them run 5 laps earlier outside in full kit, so I'm like, I'll give them a little break.
Ooh.
They hated me. They hated me today. I already know. They don't listen. That's their own fault. It's Supreme Overlord Gaming Master Nick Williams and running the camp. That's what they need to understand.
You can't steal my Supreme Overlord. You can't steal that from me.
Did you say that?
Nick, I think...
No, a customer wrote a review once. Called me Supreme Overlord.
Fine.
He 3 years ago called me. He was like Supreme Overlord Chuckles, I guess, because he didn't like that I didn't give him a great offer on a used gun he had.
I remember. I remember that. I remember you telling me about
that. But so it was pretty funny. If anybody has any questions for Nick about ops or any of us, just let us know. We're gonna start wrapping it up here.
Yeah, I'm watching Adam just type things like, tell him a story about this, but like, I don't want to talk about us walking for 3 miles. Like that wasn't fun.
Yeah, oh my, look at this. We got did I disappear quick?
Yes.
I did. You guys should definitely make sure you pre-register for this weekend. We're selling, registration hasn't been up too long. And since we started the stream, I think
2. We've already had 3 slots sell.
3 slots, child. Easy. And so you make sure that you're getting pre-reg because there's going to be the best options to pre-reg. Remember that. Pre-reg is the best option. If not,
no guarantees.
No guarantees. Gaming this weekend, check out our website. We still have camps and stuff. Check out our website. Everything, check. Our next op, we are not 100% sure on that. We will have more information. Everything changes by the week, by the day. So we'll let you know when, my friend. Nick, you almost heat casualtied?
No, it was fine. I was fine. I could have gone on. I was fine. I'm just saying that.
I thought I said I was saying that on my first time.
I didn't almost pass out. I was vibing. I just got a little dizzy. That was it. So it was after we got Redcon from the encounter when I was hiding in the bush, what I was telling you guys about. After that, when we started walking back to go back to CP, we get back. We started walking. Like Adam said, he thought it was 3 miles. I don't know. I wasn't paying attention. My head was down walking. I was all out of water for the past 25 minutes, and I'm just dying in the heat. I'm doing fine. I'm feeling good. And so we get there, and we sit down for a minute, and Thorner finally gets a hold of someone to come down. I think it was 203rd Milsom. They were able to drive down and grab us. Or it was TPA Milsom. I forget which one it was. And so there was 2 spots available. Doc got on first because he, in the depot, got blasted right above his eye and right in his eyebrow and was bleeding everywhere, straight down. He had a black eye after it.
I saw that.
Yeah. All right, Adam said it was TPA, so I was 50-50 shot.
Tactical paintball and airsoft, the homies.
So we were all sitting there, and Scott's like, all right, who else is going to go? No one said, yeah, let's go. And Scott just looks at me and goes, Nick, you're going. Wait, why? Because I said so. I'm in charge. Get in there. And I'm like, okay. I get into the bed of the truck. As soon as I sit down, everything hit me. My head started spinning. I'm just sitting there like, wait, where are we? We hadn't even started to move yet. Like, you know that video of like the dude in the car, why are you going so fast, dog? That's what it felt like. My head was just spinning. Then we were driving, it felt like we were going like 45 when we were going 10 the whole way there. So once I got out of the car, I was fine and walked over and drank probably half a gallon of water. But then it was just like, whoa, what's going on?
I remember. Yeah, heat cast is not a fun experience. I nearly did myself at one of my ops. No, it was miserable. Just
Never.
I literally. What?
I said never, never, never.
Yeah. Make sure to drink water at these ops and know your limits, because
Never like heat cast.
yeah, when you get back
take a break.
Yeah,
it was my first time because usually I have my hydration bladder in my bag, but I was running my dual tank setup for my saw, so I didn't have any room to fit in. So I just had one regular water bottle that I was carrying with me. I didn't realize how much I drank at one time when I would just be sitting dead, and just like, oh, that's gone. Okay, that's cool.
Jeez.
that's why I love Camelbacks.
Question.
Save lives.
When are you changing the map at Extreme? Hopefully in the next few weeks. We gotta work on it quick. It's tough with COVID stuff, but hopefully in the next few weeks we get some people coming. We'll change up the layout. Nikes. Darn it. The sensation of sneeze is still here. All right. Well, we've been here a while.
Yeah.
It's coming up, everybody. We're coming to the end of it. So just want to say thank you guys so much. You guys are awesome. We love you all. Thank you for being yourselves. Don't forget to check any place you go. Call them or look on their website. Ask about what their COVID policies are. We shared Brickley shut down their Wakefield location. So you can only get them now in Gansett, which is unfortunate because I was until right before the rain happened, I was like, oh man, I could really go for some nice ice cream. And so they're not there. So they won't be there because grown men are yelling at little kids. So here we go. But
it's like airsoft.
Yeah, you're right. So make sure your guys are great. Make sure you're kind out there, respectful, all those things. I have nothing else. Don't forget to check out our website, all updates for events and everything. If you have any special requests, please do so. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us here on YouTube if you haven't already.
And Discord.
Join.
Don't forget the Discord.
Mike, I didn't even finish my list.
I'm sorry.
You cut me off. You LARPer.
We're all LARPers. Shut up.
We are LARPers.
We play with toy guns, not toy swords.
Discord
Same
in the
thing.
description. Go hit that up. Go join
somewhere.
it. It's a great time. Yes. Jeff's in the comment. Jeff, what's up?
Hey.
Yes, we're
Hey,
like
Jeff.
a couple sometimes in the store. I'm like, no. And Chili's like, okay. He's like, all right, okay. Yes, this is how it works. All right, tuning in right at the end. But other than that, guys, don't forget to check out our website. We got tons of product restock coming at you, adding more stuff. Anything you want to say to the peoples, my friends?
Yeah, stay safe, stay well, and hope to see you all this weekend.
Pew, 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 pew. Ah!
You okay?
Drop your stuff.
I got to hit that shameless plug in there real quick. I'm not technically talking as an employee right now. I'm talking as a team member before they say anything. Go follow the Rycon new Instagram page. We're just getting started back up again. I believe it's Rycon Reapers Official. Am I right about that?
For Reapers_official. Just started that up, so we'll be posting up more stuff about Reaper-related activities. Post up some of the pics. We've been doing a lot of training, so we're going to be getting a lot of that in. Hopefully, we'll have some more pics. We've been around for a long time. The Reapers have, but we've been having issues with our because
social media
2020, and for some reason you can't log into anything.
Yeah.
So, Jeff, stop talking about it. I'm trying not to spend all my money. He keeps I I sold him a high kappa, and
He's in love.
I'm endorsing his bad behavior, and he's endorsing my bad behavior. And so is wherever Leo is. Leo's always sending me pics of high kappas. He's like, look at this custom high kappa. I'm like, oh, stop it. I can't be here anymore.
I love being what is it? I love being an HK and CZ guy. There's none of those out there.
There's nothing cool. It's just the basics.
Yeah, but you guys just stroke yourselves off like, HK, I hate the pores.
Chuckles, I prefer yes.
Because, no, that's what I sound like when I'm talking about my guns. Like, oh yeah, this one's 1200. Oh, you only have 1301 super shorts. This is real cry.
I love it.
Cry or die. Cry or die.
Well,
I have a feeling we're gonna get
all right,
clips
guys.
this.
That's all we have the time for. Thank you all so much. Hope to see you guys next time. Everybody, stay well. Thank you guys so much. Bye.
Bye.